5 minutes after 9 o'clock, it is time for Veterans News, and Gary Pascale sitting in the captain's seat. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, veterans, and good morning, listeners out there. It's good to be with you this morning. I'm sitting in for Hank. We do have some casualties we have to report this morning, Larry. Unfortunately, we have casualties of firefighters, law enforcement, and we have a military casualty. Starting with the fire casualties, we have Captain Jeffrey Holt of the Indianapolis, Indiana Fire Department. His end of service was on April 29th. And then we have firefighter Michael Godzik of Rostover, Pennsylvania. His end of service was on April 30th. We have police officer Jesus Chuy Cordova, who is with the Nogales Police Department in Nogales, Arizona. His end of watch was April 27th. And we have police officer Charles Weitz of the Round Rock Police Department in Round Rock, Texas. His end of watch was April the 27th. And we have a military casualty as reported by the Department of Defense. We have Specialist Gabriel D. Condi, who was 22 years old, of Loveland, Colorado. He was killed in action on April 30th as a result of small arms fire in the Tagbah district of Afghanistan. He was with the 3rd Battalion, 509th Infantry Regiment. Our thoughts and our prayers go out to the families of these firefighters, the police officers, and this soldier. Larry?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
And we're back to Veterans News. The voice changed a little bit. Joe Martone here, proud to help veterans, helping veterans and broadcasting veteran news to everyone out there, to all the people that are veterans and the ones that support veterans. And if you'd like to support this program, please give me a call at 732-8000 after. We'd be happy to have you on board as a sponsor of Veterans News, airing every Thursday at this time. Also, Veterans News is brought to you by Hires Baxley Funeral Services and Highland Memorial Park. Hires Baxley's have had generations of family honor them with their trust and confidence. They believe it's because of the last 128 years, their team of caring professionals have established a reputation of serving families with excellence and compassion. Hires Baxley currently partners with the Boy Scouts of America, Troop Number 72, to properly dispose of decommissioned American flags. They are also a drop-off location for program Cell Phones for Soldiers, helping to provide minutes that matter and helping heroes home. Hires Baxley is located at 910 East Silver Springs Boulevard in Ocala, or you can call them with questions at 352-629-7171. 352-629-7171. Information can also be found at hiresbaxley.com. And Veterans News is also brought to you by Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery, located at 2610 Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. And when it comes to landscaping, Bob Wines has what you need. Everything from small plants to large trees, mulch, fertilize, and so much more. Bob Wines will even deliver, plant, and guarantee their trees. Bob Wines Community Gardens and Nursery has been keeping you blooming since 1952. Give them a call. 352-629-5766. 352-629-5766 is the magic number for any information of hours and what they might have on hand. And remember, they support veterans by giving 10% off to veterans with proper identification.
And Joe, we can't forget to thank The Source, our biggest sponsor, WOCA, yourself and the fine staff here that have us on here every week.
Yeah, we put up. I mean, we have you on every weekend. That was a joke. You laugh now.
And speaking of, and people out there that might want to sponsor, not only do we talk about you on the radio, but, the fine sponsors here, because of their integrity and their kindness to veterans, we promote you personally, and as a group. So, go ahead and call in, if you want to sponsor, because, it's a good thing. The word gets out.
It's over, just in Marion County alone, there's over 55,000 veterans. And we cover them all, plus audio and video streaming around the world. So, yeah, they know about us. We got stuff coming up. We got the wall coming in again.
Sure do. We got the wall coming in. And, Joe, the timing of the wall.
Why?
For Memorial Day.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
It's awesome.
There's that word. There's that word, Larry. Awesome. Oh, my goodness. But it's coming in now. The official kickoff is on the 25th, but something happens on the 24th?
I believe it does. On the 24th, he doesn't have it on the.
I think so.
On the deal here, does he?
Yeah, it's there for down. We'll go over there. Wait, right there, something right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, please join us. It says we pledge to keep the memories of those lost alive and honor their sacrifices. What they're going to do on the 24th, it looks like, is a motorcycle ride here.
We've got a phone call. You want to take a phone call?
I sure will.
Whoa, hey, well, you woke everybody up. Good morning. Thank you for calling.
Yes, good morning, Vet.
Good morning.
I was just wondering if you ever found anybody who vandalized the Confederate statue in the park.
Yeah, I not have no word on that.
I don't know that they found the person that did it, but last time I was over in the park about a week ago with the park staff, because we were doing a tour for the Eagles, they had cleaned it up. I believe it was paint they used, and it did cause a problem, but they got it fixed and they got it under control.
Do you think you ever thought about maybe having cameras running there during the evening hours when nobody's there?
That would come out of our taxpayers' dollars, and I don't know if it's in a budget to do that. That's not my pay grade, so I don't know. That would be county commissioners, I presume?
Yeah, that would be the county commission, because it is the county park.
So therefore, I would suggest just write them a nice letter and put that suggestion in, because we can't make that decision, but the people that take care of the park, that'd be Veterans Administration next door to us, Veterans Helping Veterans. Yeah. Correct, Gary?
It would be the County Veteran Service Office.
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey is in charge of the park.
There we go. And
then they have a little separate office there, and they have volunteers in the park. But, it's a shame that anybody would touch or destroy anything in that park, because, that's a disgrace, and that's that's a hurt on all veterans.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and of course, up to now we haven't had any really problems in the park, but you never know, things can change, and then at some point maybe it'd be wise to have cameras or some kind of surveillance in there just to kind of protect what's in there and keep an eye on it.
Yeah, it's people that are not informed on the sacrifices that had happened by veterans, and they have, let's just do something for kicks and whatever. We're going to take a moment right now to take a break. Thank you for the phone call, very, very much. But it's time for our break, so we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back with more Veterans News during AM Ocala Live.
With a graduate degree in management and leadership from Webster University, there'll never be a better time for you to explore what's next in your career. Classes are scheduled so you can continue your normal workday routine, and the accelerated program means a new term starts about every 10 weeks. If you're looking to gain a broad general management and leadership perspective, then Webster University's Management and Leadership degree program is the right one for you. It's all a part of what's next at Webster University.
Go to webster.edu/manage, accredited by ACBSP.
Mother's Day is the 13th, and it's time for Fafos Symphony Under the Stars at the Ocala Golf Club, 3130 East Silver Springs Boulevard. Gates open at 4 p.m. Bring your own food or buy from the vendors. Lots of new things like kids' art tent, the face painter, the flower vendor, fabulous music, and of course, fireworks. Adult advance tickets are $20 and $25 at the door. Children 17 and under are free. Bring mom and the family. The concert begins at 7 p.m. We'll see you there.
Hey, Ocala. This is the best time. Yes, there's no better time than right now to visit Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. This place is decked out like never before with color, selection, and value. Take a look at those flowering vines, a huge selection. Mandevilla, Alamanda, Passion Vine, colors like a rainbow. Prices start as low as $24.99. How about those summer annuals? You name it, Bob has it. They're marked down from $1.99 to just 99 cents. Crepe myrtle, just $2.99. Larger sizes are available. And don't forget the truckload sale on azaleas, including ever-blooming Encore azaleas. More than you've ever seen, just $24.99. Get on over there today. Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, just east of Lake Beer Avenue. Daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Broadway's mega hit Mamma Mia is live on stage at Ocala Civic Theater May 17th through June 17th. ABBA favorites like Dancing Queen, Super Trooper, and Mamma Mia are all part of the fun musical about what happens when you surprise your mom by inviting all three men who might be your dad to your wedding. On sale now, 352-236-2274, or buy online at okalacivictheater.com.
Dancing Queen, there we go. All
like
right.
that song.
Memories, huh? How a song will bring back and kick back in memories. Well, Gary, we're back, and before you continue on about the wall, we have another phone call.
All right.
Put your Mickey Mouse ears back on. Here we go.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. Just reminding everybody in the county that the Postal Service is doing its Stamp Out Hunger Drive.
Oh, when's that?
To gather non-perishable food all over the county and distribute it to the area food banks.
When is that, Jim?
It'll be Saturday, the 18th of May.
Oh, May 18th.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So you just leave a can in your box,
food
right?
out by your mailbox, and
You can put it in the mailbox that day, right?
Okay. Have a good day, everybody.
Okay, I guess he doesn't want to answer me. I don't know. I didn't know. Can you put the can?
Probably didn't hear you.
Can you put the can of food in the mailbox? I wonder.
Well, if your mailbox will fit it, if you got
That's
one of the
what I
big
asked,
ones, yeah.
yeah.
If not, they usually hang those little plastic bags on the mailboxes, and that's a great thing the post office does to help the community, and we appreciate that from
Well,
the
you
post
figure all those postal workers have to put a little extra effort in to get that, turn around, put it in their truck, and then
They did, and they've given it to veterans. Sometimes veterans helping veterans at times, and the postal employees have stayed at the post office, till we could get there and pick it up. So
Okay, we got two little thank yous I can see from here.
yes, we do.
Who are we thanking today?
We want to thank the Veterans Club at Stone Creek for the wonderful donation of food they gave us. 4 truckloads they brought in a week ago
truckloads?
Saturday.
You say truckloads?
Truckloads.
Wow.
And, we were able to fill our pantry, so thank you.
Unfortunately, we
God
have
bless
to.
you.
We need that. We use it.
Oh yeah.
I like it. I would like to have the day where we don't need it. Thank you.
And
not because we have too much, it's because the problem's solved.
And when we do food, Joe, we do food. It's not like we give somebody a bag with a couple cans in it. People go out of there with grocery carts. You've been there. You've seen it.
I've seen it going out.
We're really able to bless people.
You never know, because we might be in that situation one day where we might have to use that service.
That's right. You never know.
And Veterans Helping Veterans is a fantastic service. Started in 1997, I think.
Right, and we help all veterans and widows of veterans, and we help families of veterans.
There you go.
Also,
who else?
I also want to thank the Honor Society at Trinity Catholic,
Above my pay
who on
grade.
Saturday had hosted a 5K run.
Oh, definitely above my pay grade.
For the benefit of veterans helping veterans. They were very courteous and cordial to us, and it was a great occasion to be there and to get some fellowship with the young people, and also a lot of the faculty and the teachers were there. So thank you folks at Trinity Catholic. God bless you, and have a safe and wonderful graduation this year coming up very shortly.
Yeah. Kind of put you in your place, but nicely. They say words too big for me to understand. I just sit there and nod. Thank you very much. What does that mean? I ask now. What's that mean? I don't know. Fun. Before I used to just nod, look intelligent. Now I just ask them, what'd you say? What does that mean? We have a genius in town here. I mean, the gentleman is a genius, and he'll talk, and he doesn't mean it, but he just starts talking about it because he's so enthusiastic about what he does. And I look at him, whoa, dumb it down.
They say stuff we don't know what it means.
Yes. I think we're getting old. I'm not sure.
I think so too.
All right. So what do you have there, Gary?
I want to talk about Taco Night. Post 27, the oldest post in the state, American Legion, Post 27.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The wonderful folks at Post 4209 at the VFW let us use their facilities. Okay, and they're going to let us use them till September to host a Taco Night on Monday.
Monday what?
Every Monday, 4:30 to 7 p.m. Again, that's 4:30 to 7 p.m. You can take out, you can eat in.
And where's this going to be?
And it's going to be at 4209, okay, which is located on 36th Avenue there. I do have the address.
Where's that, in the Tuscaloosa Park somewhere in there?
No, we're in Tuscaloosa Park.
You're in
but
Tuscaloosa.
4209 is at Northeast 36th Avenue. Just look for that tank. It's approximately right at the corner of 49th Street and 36th Avenue.
Okay.
$4 will get you a large saucy burrito. $5 will get you a nacho plate, and this nacho plate is piled so high one person can't hardly eat it. $6 will get you a large quesadilla, and $5 if you want a small one. Now the money goes to Boys State and Girls State, which is youth programs of the American Legion, because that's what we're all about. So get out there on Taco Night, buy tacos, take them home, buy your cousins, your family tacos, and support us. We really need it. Thank you.
Wow, look at that. Look at you go. We get fired up, didn't you? You just fired up about that.
I got to, yeah. And
tacos are good for you.
Tacos are good, and Post 27 takes good care of vets, helping vets too. So, we...
and you're part of Post 27?
I'm part of Post 27.
No wonder you were so enthusiastic about that there. Now, let's continue the wall.
Yeah, the wall. You really don't want to miss this. We know the wall is a very solemn occasion, and sometimes to people, it brings back memories, that are not so good. But, we want to use it as a time to come together, a time for healing, a time for fellowship, because, most of us are of that area.
Well, how about a time for education?
Definitely.
The generations that are coming up, unless there's a documentary on TV or something, some of the wars, I think all the Korean soldiers are going on if they left from Korea. But you still, World War II, there might be a few there. Of course, there's Vietnam. And if they don't know what it's about, maybe they'll stop by just get educated. Because when that wall comes in, veterans come in. And if you're a younger generation, I'll put it that way, and you want to know about, talk to a veteran. Most veterans that go there wear a hat that says I'm a veteran or a pin or something. And talk to them. They'll open up eventually. And don't let it fade into the background and forget the history that happened. Because each veteran has his own story. They could have been in the same field, on the same ship, at the same air base, whatever. And with that said, each one could have seen the same thing, but like they say, a painting. Everyone looks at a painting, but it looks different to everyone. I don't know the exact wording about it, but something like that. Now, a friend of mine are having a reunion right now as we speak in Kissimmee for his troop that was in Vietnam. And he stopped in, and that's where he is all this week. And they're remembering each other and what happened and all this. And it was like 35,000 of them at the base. So there you go. So a little more about it there.
Yeah, and there's going to be something for everybody here, especially, when Joe's talking here about education and remembering. If you bring the kids, you're going to see a Huey helicopter.
It's coming on a flatbed, right? Yeah.
And there's going to be all kinds of track vehicles there. There's going to be the Combat Veterans Memorial Truck. I haven't seen that yet, so I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be a replica of a Nautilus submarine, other combat vehicles. I'm told there's going to be visits from the Black Hawk helicopters. There'll be a food truck there. And I also was told by some of the park people, Joe, that the Cobra is going to land there. Now,
What? Now, how? What? Well, first of all, if it's a Cobra pilot, there's no doubt he could probably land on a small roof. But where?
There's a patch of grass over there where they showed me. Maybe they're keeping it secret, so I don't want to disclose it. But
well, when you get there, I think it'll be taped off with the crime tape or whatever.
I don't think they'll be firing any rockets or 20-millimeter cannons. But Cobras are really neat helicopters. Well, all helicopters are neat. I like helicopters.
Listen.
If
they're not going to be shooting off any blanks or anything scary, everybody, they wouldn't do that.
No, I don't know. No, they won't.
I could go visit an old fort like Fort Sumter or Fort William Henry in Lake George, New York. They have the cannons, and they mount them. They're mounted in the fort, and you're driving by. All of a sudden, you hear boom, boom, boom. I mean, and it echoes all the way down the other end of the lake, and it's like, wow.
Well, the park does have a cannon now, but they have their own cannon, and it's real, and it is loud.
Oh, they do that?
They do have a cannon there. And, and there might be, I would assume that at some point during this time, there'll probably be the 21 gun salute ceremony there.
Right, and
taps.
Missing in action, I presume.
Yes.
What are what's this list of things right there?
Okay, that's the stuff I read what's going to be there. And what they got Friday, May 25th, you got music by St. Paul's Church. Mm-hmm. Also on May 26th, you got the POW MIA table presentation.
Okay.
May 26th at 6 p.m., flag history. May 27th at 1 p.m., chaplain's program and choir. Sunday, May 27th, 6 p.m., Marian Civic Choral. Mm-hmm. And on May 28th, which actually is Memorial Day, they're going to have that whole Memorial Day program there. Uh-huh. And on the 28th of May at 3 p.m., there's going to be the closing ceremony, and the Gold Star families of the area are going to be there.
Now, at the bottom of the page is a Suzanne or something. I think you would call.
Yeah, Suzanne McGuire at 352 671 6847.
Say that again.
That's 352-671-6847.
And that's the number to call to help.
Help
put the wall up, take the wall down. And Gary, believe it or not, we've got about 45 seconds to go for the end of the show. So if you look at that clock right over there, if you can see it.
I can't see that clock.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll tell you.
But I guess it's time to close.
Well, we've got about 40 seconds to go, and then
if we got 40 seconds, any more information you need about this, call Jeffrey Askew's office at 352-671-8422. Well, it's been great having a show with you today, Joe, and thank you again for doing what you do. God bless you all, and for Hank Whittier, I just want to say, God bless America.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump on Twitter says his personal attorney, Michael Cohen, was reimbursed for a payment